Windows. I hate working inside of doors, but I wanted to cover the window operating mechanism as far as the adjustments go, simply because there's a little bit of a learning curve on my part. Hopefully, documenting this will help shorten your learning curve. This is a 64 Chevelle. I suppose or hypothesize this is going to be the, like if you had a Camaro the same year, even multiple years of Chevelles, being anything with a convertible or without this back channel. This is going to be more relevant too. And I'll just kind of jump right into it. Just kind of go right to left of what I've encountered here. So you've got this little channel here. And if you want to remove this channel, which you may need to do if you are having to remove the glass. My glass happened to fall out. Luckily, it fell in and not out of the car. So I still got something to work with. But that's what I'm doing. I'm chasing that repair. The adjustment or removal bolts are here and here. It's going to allow you to move this track in and out. It's going to affect how the glass is sitting up here when you go to close the door and how tight or loose that might be. Keep that in mind if you're needing to make some adjustments there. Roll that down. This piece here, you would unbolt and remove if you wanted to slide this all the way back, move the glass all the way back. Once you remove this piece, if you're trying to do a window replacement or you're trying to feed that fresh felt down inside of here, this is going to help you with that process. But it is also the adjustment point because it's going to adjust this front to back ever so slightly so you can push that glass deeper into the channel. That's supposing that you got the adhesive in the glass here and your window's not really moving back and forth here. You've got a little adjustment at this point. And I think that's part of my problem when the glass fell out. This setup had too much play in it, and that window is allowed to come back and no longer be engaged here. So that's where I'm working up this and the impetus for the infomercial here. This part of the bracket here that we were just talking about, it's got a little bevel to it. It's got two sides. It's got this one and this one. They come in at an angle. They actually come up and engage into here. So that centers the glass. That's the piece that's gonna, when you roll that window up with holding it from vibrating, is this, which comes into here. So these are adjustments. You can take this up and down. That's going to affect the stop point. It's going to capture this. Reach over here and roll this up. And the stop point of this channel is dictated by where this is at. So it's all the way down. If I had it farther up, you would see this come up a little bit farther. And so there's your adjustment there. Oh, just a little sidebar note. You can see in the door there, that little U shape. If you're gonna put a screwdriver there and give that little twist, which I've done here, I've opened this up. It also takes some of the play out. Let me roll that window down a little bit. It'll take some of the play out in the window as it goes up and down the channel by opening that up. Next, this bolt here is part of the scissor mount. That's going to be right here. It's coming down to here. You moving this up and down, this is going to affect the rock in the glass to a degree. So if you feel like your window's got a little rock into it, this is a bolt I'd be going after to try to adjust for that as well. Coming on over, let's talk about this front channel here. Oh, so you are doing the window felts. Make sure you remove that screw out here. That's also the piece that holds this trim in. So if you need to get on the back side of this and change those strips. Anyhow, this screw here mounts to this. It's a anchor point, almost a pivot point to some degree for this bolt down here. This bolt will give you the front and back for the channel, but it's also a threaded slot. If you get here really close, you can see that it's a threaded screw. So if you loosen this nut and you adjust that screw, you're going to take this channel, especially the top, and you're going to either move it in or you can move it out. So if you are having a fitment issue, or maybe you're seeing some daylight, you adjusting that will suck the top part in and maybe give you a little better seal at this location. And we're talking about window stops here. Let me open it down here. So there's this piece that is mounted there. Again, it's V'd. It is designed to capture this tab here. Again, that's your keeping your window from vibrating in and out. But it is your stop point. So when you do roll this window up, how far it goes up, oops, sorry about that, is going to be dictated where that is set at. Now, obviously, I'm capturing here, and if I had, it's actually not too bad, but it's going to allow me to fine tune the window stop at that location. Lastly, this is where my driver's door varies from my passenger door. This one's welded in for whichever reason, looks to be factory. The other side is bolted in. This is the lower window stop. And this is adjustable. It's going to capture this piece here. When that comes all the way down, allows the window from going too deep into the door. And that's the purpose of that. Short and sweet. Hopefully that helps you out with your project and what you're trying to accomplish with your door. Thanks.